Uttar Pradesh, where things are getting quite interesting and rather curious on the election trail. And it's but natural that UP gets this kind of focus because it sends 80 seats to the Lok Sabha. More specifically, Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Yatra is currently travelling across the heart of Uttar Pradesh. This is also the bastion of the Nehru-Gandhi family. Amethi yesterday and Rai Bareli today. But this yatra comes in the middle of some rather tumultuous times. For one, the alliance between Samajwadi Party and the Congress is on the rocks, with the SP offering 17 seats to the Grand Old Party and the Congress not quite seeing eye to eye on the offer. In Rai Bareli, not only did Akhilesh not join the yatra today, as was speculated earlier, even Priyanka Gandhi gave it a miss. To make matters worse, today the SP decided to release its third list. It was almost like they timed it. Yesterday they released their second list when Rahul Gandhi was in Amethi, and today they put out their third list when Rahul Gandhi was in Rai Bareli. The Samajwadi Party today declared 4 more seats and changed one. In Badaयूं, the SP replaced Dharmendra Yadav with Shivpal Yadav as the candidate. So now they have declared over 20 seats in Uttar Pradesh. This has definitely put a spanner in the works of the Congress. Naturally, people would be upset within the Congress, but this resultant anger seems to be finding the unlikeliest of outlets. Today, Rahul Gandhi decided to let loose on the people of UP. He said that the youth of Uttar Pradesh are drinking and dancing and frittering away their future, while businessmen of India are attending Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha and making money. This, by the way, is almost a repeat of what he said yesterday to his own erstwhile constituents of Amethi. He told them that people of Amethi are so busy chanting Jai Shri Ram and enjoying their life that soon they would find themselves dying of hunger.
वाराणसी में देखा मैंने, रात को बाजा बज रहा है, ठहर जा, बाजा बज रहा है, वहां पे शराब पिए, यूपी का भविष्य रात को शराब पिए नाच रहा है, डांस कर रहा है। राम मंदिर खुलता है, राम मंदिर में आपको नरेंद्र मोदी दिखेगा, आपको अंबानी दिखेगा, आपको अदानी दिखेगा, आपको एक पिछड़ा नहीं दिखेगा, आपको एक दलित नहीं दिखेगा, आपको एक आदिवासी नहीं दिखेगा। क्यों नहीं? ये वो आपकी जगह नहीं भाई और बहनों, आपकी जगह सड़कों पे भीख मांगने की है। उनका काम पैसा गिनने का है।
अदानी देखा, उसके बच्चे देखे, अंबानी देखा, उसके बच्चे देखे, सारे बिजनेस वाले देखे, नरेंद्र मोदी देखे, अमिताभ बच्चन दिखा, ऐश्वर्या राय देखी। इनका हिंदुस्तान है, तुम्हारा है ही नहीं, तुम्हारा है ही नहीं। तुम बात नहीं समझे, सोए हुए हो। तुम्हारा हिंदुस्तान है ही नहीं। तुम्हारा काम भारत माता की जय, तुम्हारा काम जय श्री राम, उनका काम पैसे गिनने का, उनका काम प्राइवेट हवाई जहाज में उड़ने का, उनका काम मजे लेने का, आपका काम इधर उधर देखने का। उधर देखो भैया पाकिस्तान में क्या हो गया, ओ भैया उधर देखो अमिताभ बच्चन ने नया डांस मारा, ओ देखो भैया वो प्रियंका चोपड़ा नाच रही है। करते जाओ भैया, करते जाओ, जितना करना है करो, मजे लो। भूखे मर जाओगे सब, भूखे मर जाओगे। सबका टाइम आएगा, कोई नहीं बचेगा, सब भूखे मर जाओगे।
It's one thing to be angry with the state of things in Uttar Pradesh, but for some strange reason, the Congress MP also decided to direct his anger at businessman Amitabh Bachchan, Priyanka Chopra, and even a hapless dancing Aishwarya Rai.
मीडिया वाले हमारी बात तो दिखाते नहीं है। मीडिया में आपको 24 घंटा नरेंद्र मोदी जी दिख जाएंगे, ऐश्वर्या राय जी दिख जाएंगी, मोदी जी के साइड में अमिताभ बच्चन घूमते हुए दिख जाएंगे, शाहरुख खान, आजकल कभी कभी नीतीश कुमार जी भी दिख जाएंगे, मगर तेजस्वी जी और मैं नहीं दिखने वाले। क्यों? मीडिया हमारा ही नहीं है, मीडिया तो अदानी जी का है, मीडिया तो मोदी जी का है, बड़े बड़े अरबपतियों का है, किसानों का तो नहीं है, मजदूरों का नहीं है, छोटे दुकानदारों का नहीं है। पीटीआई, एएनआई, इंडिया टुडे, नेटवर्क 10, नेटवर्क 12, नेटवर्क 14, ये किसके हैं बताओ जरा? ये अदानी जी के, अंबानी जी के, ये उनके हैं। अब ये इनका ये किसान के बारे में, मजदूर के बारे में, गरीब के बारे में ये कभी नहीं दिखाने वाले। ये कर ही नहीं सकते। इनके मालिक कहते हैं भैया नहीं, हिंदुस्तान के गरीबों के बारे में मीडिया में नहीं दिखाना। मीडिया में कुछ दिखाना है तो ऐश्वर्या राय को नाचते हुए दिखाना है, नरेंद्र मोदी जी को 24 घंटा दिखाना है, अमिताभ बच्चन को वहां पे दिखाना है। जो देश के मुद्दे हैं उनके बारे में नहीं बोलना। मान लो यहां पे लोगों ने मन बना लिया इसकी जेब काटनी है, पहला काम क्या करेंगे? पहला काम कहेंगे वो ऋषभ उधर देख, उधर देख, वो देख पाकिस्तान, उधर देख, ओए इधर देख, वो देख अमिताभ बच्चन, उधर देख, ओए वो देख ऐश्वर्या राय, ओए उधर देख, वो क्रिकेट। पहला काम ये। फिर ऋषभ सिंह उधर देखेगा, उधर देखो, ये पीछे से बंदा आएगा जेब काट लेगा, ठीक है? इसका नाम अदानी, वो जो ये कर रहा है उसका नाम मोदी।
Which brings us to the question. Is this anger at the alliance in Uttar Pradesh being on the brink speaking? Is Rahul Gandhi now finding himself cold-shouldered by friends and family alike in Uttar Pradesh? Is the Samajwadi Party actually undercutting the Congress? And the biggest question of them all, why is Mr. Gandhi so angry with Aishwarya Rai? Let's take this across. Joining us is Tuhin A, national spokesperson of the BJP. We also have with us Sameer Chaugankar, senior journalist, Ghanshyam Tiwari, spokesperson Samajwadi Party, Kamru Choudhury, political analyst, and senior journalist Neerja Chaudhary. Let me get this straight off the bat, Tuhin A. Are you using Amitabh Bachchan, Aishwarya Rai and Priyanka Chopra to distract the people of India away from issues that matter and bringing the Congress and Samajwadi Party into trouble?
Well, good evening, Padmaja. Good evening, everybody. You know, Rahul Gandhi's obnoxious outbursts of the last 2 days have confirmed that he's a man filled with uncontrolled rancor and hatred for one and all. Who has he not abused? You know, he's abusing the youth of Varanasi for dancing at night. He's abusing Amitabh Bachchan, a close friend of his father, Rajiv Gandhi at one point of time. He's abusing Aishwarya Rai, making misogynistic remarks. He's abusing, you know, people of Amethi, saying that aap bhooke mar jaoge. Perhaps he's ignorant, he's unaware of the fact that 81 crore people have been getting free ration for the last 3.5 years. And today, what he did was something no responsible leader can even do in his wildest of imagination. He picks up a journalist and says, "Aapka naam kya hai?" So now, based on the surname, he was stoking hatred for that particular journalist. You know, such a person is unfit for public life. And I think every alliance partner today, they may not admit it openly, but every potential alliance partner of the Congress party realizes that allying with this Congress party will, you know, confine them to doom, will lead them to doom. And that is perhaps the reason why none of them want to come forward and, you know, get into an alliance with the Congress party. They're all finding their own ways to you know, skip out or to, you know, escape an alliance. But fact is that this is a Congress party which is filled with, which is worse than a, you know, I mean, his conversations, his outbursts of the last 2 days have been worse than the worst anarchist can ever be.
Okay, let Kamru Choudhury answer that. Is this just frustration speaking? Why are people venting at people of Amethi? I mean, why do you think people of Amethi will vote for you after you've told them कि तुम लोग भूखे मर जाओगे और कोई भी नहीं बचेगा?
Well, Padmaja, let me answer your first question out here. Why are the alliances ditching the Congress party? I doubt this is a very much a myopic view from your journalistic point of view. Out of the 543 seats as on date, if I am not wrong, you can go to your research team, 350 seats we have stitched an alliance of 1-1 against the BJP. Uttar Pradesh is on the way to be finalized. There are differences in Bengal and Punjab that are going to be sorted out. But rest of India is already under the wraps, the alliances. So don't worry about that.
No, I'm actually asking you a very different question.
What happened to their Maharashtra alliance?
I will come to the alliance in just a second. I will come to the alliance in just a second, and I will tell you about specific seats which have been declared or offered. My question to you is, how does one explain what over the last 5 days, actually it started in Chandauli, then it went on to Rai Bareli, then it's about Amethi, constantly saying कि तुम लोग बस मंदिर के घंटे बजाते रहना, तुम लोग बस जय श्री राम बोलते रहना, बाकी जो है अंबानी अदानी नोट छापेंगे, तुम लोग फोन पे देखते रह जाओगे, फिर सब भूखे मर जाओगे. What explains this?
Now, Padmaja, what is the role of an opposition leader like Rahul Gandhi? To show the mirror to the government. That's what he is doing. Now, if you are drunk on power and so arrogant, you don't know where your priorities lie in the country, in the national building. Now, what are you doing to the youth of this country? On the one hand, you are supplying 81 crores of free ration to the people. On the other hand, you have got the maximum unemployment rate in the country.
But sir, by all means, attack the government.
Youth in the country.
What did poor Priyanka Chopra do? For no good reason, she has been told Priyanka Chopra नाच रही है, Amitabh Bachchann भंगड़ा कर रहा है. Where did Amitabh Bachchann do bhangra, and how is it Modi's problem?
The point that Rahul Gandhi wanted to drive here is on a broader sense. Look, you are diverted, your issues are being sidelined because of you being given fed up with something of a mandir masjid issues on issues of that do not concern you. That was the main issue that Rahul Gandhi wanted to drive home, and that is successfully driven home.
Well, to be fair to poor Aishwarya Rai, she wasn't even there at the Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha. So I don't know how she is diverting anyone's issue from anywhere. She was minding her own business until she found herself dragged into the middle of this mess. Tuhin Sinha, quickly respond, then I want to go across to Neerja Chaudhary. Tuhin Sinha.
You know, their Congress does not have any issue. Unemployment is at its lowest in the last 6 years. If you go by the SBI report, it's at 3.2%. Inflation is at 5%. Their inflation was 10% for most part of UPA too. Infrastructure creation has been the highest. So I think the Congress does not have any issue. But most importantly, as you pointed out, the Hindu-phobic nature of Rahul Gandhi comes out in every statement that he makes. What problem does he have with people saying Jai Shri Ram or Bharat Mata Ki Jai? You know, I mean, you can very well say those slogans and do well for the country and do well for yourself. Where does he get this mindset that by saying Jai Shri Ram, you are committing a sin? This is the mentality of Rahul Gandhi, which has let down the entire Congress party.
Neerja, how do you read the body language, especially since the time the yatra has entered Uttar Pradesh?
I think, Rahul's problem was summed up by a priest in Ujjain sitting outside the temple there. He said, Bhasha ka lafda hai. Rahul Gandhi, the way he expresses things, he may want to say it is a matter of the entitled versus the excluded. And he uses 4 A's, as you say, to highlight who are the entitled. Adani, Ambani, Amitabh and Aishwarya. And the poor people, the unemployed, they are the excluded. Now the way he's expressed it, you are absolutely right. Whether it's the dancing, whether it's the begging, मतलब हमें समझ नहीं आ रहा है what is the main thing he's trying to say. So Bhasha ka lafda remains Rahul Gandhi's problem. Inability to express in a way, in a mature way that you expect from a public figure. So I think as far as Uttar Pradesh goes, as far as the seat sharing goes, obviously one thing is clear, it is Rahul Gandhi that is calling the shots in the Congress party. And his eyes seem to be on 2029, not 2024. Therefore, seat sharing left to the last minute. Now days are left for the announcement of election, and seat sharing should have been over by now. And whether it's 17 or 11, Congress party is nowhere. It's only one Raebareli they won in 2019. And that too, Sonia Gandhi is pulling out for whatever reason. Whether Priyanka Gandhi Vadra will fight that or somebody else will come in remains to be seen. But they are in bad shape organizationally. So it doesn't matter 11 hai, 12, 13 hai, 10 hai, 9 hai. The important thing is they come together and come together fast. Akhilesh should have joined this yatra. In fact, 10 of them from the India Alliance should have joined this yatra. But they were not consulted. So I don't know what the India Alliance is about at the moment, why there is so much, and I think each party is trying to keep the little flock together for survival, to be able to fight another day.
In fact, so, keeping the flock together or now reaching a point of cannibalizing each other.
None of us, Padmaja,
Yes, ma'am.
Padmaja, one, I want to say this.
Yes.
That it is neither good for the country nor for you and me that the opposition collapses. The opposition has to be strong in India for the democracy to survive. It's in our interest for the opposition to
100%.
do better. Therefore, it's painful when the opposition parties
100%.
Don't do what we expect them to do.
In any state, in any country, for democracy to be healthy, the opposition has to be as robust. Otherwise, you are on the verge of being an unchallenged authority. पर अगर भाषा का लफड़ा है समीर जी, तो 2024 हो या 2029 हो, क्या आप वोटर के पास जाकर के वेदर इंटेंशनली या आपकी भाषा की प्रॉब्लम है, आई कांट फाइंड अ बेटर वर्ड, पर आप अपनी खींच निकाल सकते हैं क्या? ये खींच नहीं लग रही है.
पद्मजा जी, सोनिया गांधी की भाषा का प्रॉब्लम था. क्या कभी सोनिया गांधी ने इस तरह का भाषण दिया जैसा राहुल गांधी भाषण देते हैं? राहुल गांधी 2004 से अमेठी से सांसद है, भारतीय कांग्रेस के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष रहे, एक राष्ट्रीय पार्टी के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष रहे. क्या वो ये समझ रही है उन्हें कि जनता से कैसे बात की जाती है? वो जनता से कह रहे हैं कि आप भूखे मर जाओगे. प्रधानमंत्री मोदी किस तरीके की भाषा का इस्तेमाल करते हैं? मुझे लगता है कि राहुल गांधी को सार्वजनिक जीवन में इतना लंबा समय होने के बाद, 2004 से लगातार सांसद रहने के बाद, एक राष्ट्रीय पार्टी के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष रहने के बाद, वह जनता का नब्ज समझ नहीं पा रहे कि जनता के बीच अपने मुद्दे कैसे उठाना है. वैचारिक मतभेद अपनी जगह है, आप गवर्नमेंट की नीतियों से विरोध कर सकते हो, आप अपनी बात तो ठीक से रखिए कि केंद्र सरकार आपको यह नहीं दे रही, हम आपको यह देंगे. प्रधानमंत्री मोदी यह गलत कर रहे हैं, हमको इस तरीके से करेंगे. इकोनॉमी पे हम आपको ऐसा परफॉर्म करके देंगे, महंगाई हम ऐसे कम करेंगे. आपके पास कोई विजन नहीं. आप हर बात के अंदर अडानी का नाम लेते हो. आप अमिताभ बच्चन और ऐश्वर्या का जिक्र कर रहे हो. आप कर रहे हो आप भूखे मर जाओगे. प्रधानमंत्री मोदी 10 साल में 24 करोड़ लोगों को गरीबी रेखा से बाहर निकाल रहे हैं, 80 करोड़ लोगों को राशन दे रहे हैं. देश अर्थव्यवस्था 5वीं अर्थव्यवस्था बन गई और तीसरे कार्यकाल में तीसरी अर्थव्यवस्था बनाने की प्रधानमंत्री बात कर रहे हैं. आपके पास कोई विजन तो हो. आप प्रधानमंत्री मोदी को चुनौती दे रहे हो. कांग्रेस पार्टी प्रधानमंत्री मोदी के सामने राहुल गांधी को प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में पेश कर रही है. क्या ऐसे राहुल गांधी प्रधानमंत्री मोदी को चुनौती देंगे?
बताइए कमरू चौधरी, इज देयर अ बेसिक डिस्कनेक्ट इन बीइंग एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड द पीपल्स पल्स, लोगों की नब्ज, एज समीर जी सेज? And Sonia Gandhi never had that problem.
No. This is the way. No. Neither Rahul Gandhi ji has that problem. It's the way how you perceive things. If you want to see the good side of Rahul Gandhi's speech, then you will find the good things out of here. Because he is the one leader, according to me, who is bringing out the bad policies of the Narendra Modi government out in the public domain. And this is the thing that is troubling the BJP and RSS very much.
Sir, by all means go at the government. This is not about the government. This is short of telling the people that you are idiots. He said everything. Let me quote to you verbatim again what he said. राम मंदिर में आपको मोदी दिखेगा, अदानी अंबानी दिखेगा. राम मंदिर में मोदी दिखा, अमिताभ बच्चन दिखा, ऐश्वर्या राय दिखी. शी wasn't there by the way. मंदिर में अदानी दिखा, उसके बच्चे दिखे. अंबानी दिखा, उसके बच्चे दिखे. उधर देखो अमिताभ बच्चन ने एक नया डांस मारा. वो देखो भैया प्रियंका चोपड़ा नाच रही है. भूखे मर जाओ के सबके सब, कोई भी नहीं बचेगा. How does this reflect on anything the government has done?
Padmaja, what do you take out of this entire? Yeah, I believe you have got that much of IQ to understand that how diversionary the policies of the BJP is in diverting the real issues of the people. Now you see what they did during Pulwama. The entire 2019 election was diverted towards the Pulwama Shahid, ultra nationalism or pseudo nationalism that I call it. Now in this case, 2024,
so you're still insinuating that Pulwama was done by the government?
Ram Mandir politics.
That they got terrorists to blow up 40 of our own people to win elections.
No. Padmaja, you want a debate on this now? Who was Devendra
No,
Singh?
actually, I don't think it was debatable, but since you brought it up. Anyhow, is this only Bhasha ka lafda or is there lafda or disconnect in understanding? I think it is frankly a pretty facile debate, and if you want to rake it up again ahead of 2024, good luck to you with that argument, sir. I want to bring in Ghanshyam Tiwari with some data now. You know, we were talking about the lack of understanding the people's pulse, but is the reason that Rahul Gandhi is upset at present also because you are baiting him a little bit, Ghanshyam Tiwari? We took a look at the 17 seats. Now, the sources which are indicating that 17 seats have been offered by the Samajwadi Party to Congress. Let's take a look at what some of these seats are. First is Maharajganj. This is where Supriya Srinath, the head of your IT cell, contested. The Congress party had landed up at third position over here. The BJP had won here in 2019 with a margin of 27.7%. Next is Kesarganj, which is Brijbhushan Sharan Singh's seat. Here also the margin of victory was 26.7% and the Congress was at third position. Then there is Sitapur. Congress was in third place there as well with merely a vote share of 9%. Kanpur, Samajwadi Party was at 5.7%, the third position. Congress was at 37.1%, and this, I think, was where Raj Babbar had contested. So you've got a large, no, this is not where Raj Babbar contested. Congress was at second place over here. Barabanki, again, Congress was at third position. Jhansi, the Congress got merely a 6.2%. The point that I'm trying to make is that of these 17 seats, either there are seats like Amethi and Raebareli, which is, you know, the bastion of the Congress, or these are seats where the Congress was at third position with single-digit vote percentage. Why are you setting them up for a loss? Naturally, Rahul Gandhi will be upset. Ghanshyam Tiwari.
Good evening, Padmaja, to you, the viewers and fellow co-panelists. Unlike the typically dictatorial BJP, we do not work with sources that you cannot name. I don't think Congress party, only BJP works with sources. That's point number one. As far as भाषा का लफड़ा है, ये किस चीज का लफड़ा है कि किसानों पर ड्रोन से गोली मारी जाती है? ये किस चीज का लफड़ा है कि there are 48 lakh, as Tuhin said, that joblessness is not a problem. 48 lakh youth in the middle of the night, standing from station to station, write an exam, and accusation comes कि the exam paper has been leaked. Merely 60,000 seats. ये किस चीज का लफड़ा है? In war zone of Gaza, youth of Uttar Pradesh are lining up, putting their life on the line for a job that they will not find in Uttar Pradesh. ये किस चीज का लफड़ा है?
Hold on a second. By the way, you know that the job scheme in Israel, Ghanshyam Tiwari, you know, 5 state governments then requested the center that we want to send people from our state for working in Israel. One of those states was Himachal Pradesh. If I'm not mistaken, 3 out of those 5 states who asked we want to send our people to Israel to work were Congress ruled states or non-BJP ruled states. But anyhow, go on.
So the poor in India are destined to be fired from drones when they are farmers. They have to go in the war zone by a government that said they have given 44 crore mudra loans, and BJP can contest. There is no joblessness. Jai Shah gets to be the head of cricket when he has never held the bat, but the poor have to be Agniveer. They will be denied their benefits when they are ready to sacrifice their life for the nation. They have to go to the war zone, and BJP says koi lafda nahi hai.
Mr. Tiwari, you are answering anything but the question. My question was, are you going to participate in the yatra or not? This is about your alliance.
Your viewers heard your question just now. On
yes, but you're not answering it. They would love to hear your answer.
I'm answering that no party in opposition, the India Alliance, right, is like the BJP, which has an NDA, which would be called NSA, Narendra Surrender Alliance. No party surrenders to one another. It's an alliance of equal partners, and the seats are discussed transparently, not from fake sources. I categorically say that anybody says that sources
let's
have
not
said
go by
this, sources
sources.
said that.
Today you declared your candidate from Varanasi, where Ajay Rai had fought last time around. Ajay Rai is the Congress president in Uttar Pradesh. You declared unilaterally your candidate from Varanasi. Why? Aren't you undercutting the Congress?
It is for Congress party to discuss in alliance. The alliance discussions are happening transparently. Unlike in BJP, can you, as a top anchor in India, name number of parties that are there under this Narendra Surrender alliance? Please, Padmaja, enlighten the viewers. How many parties are there in Narendra Surrender alliance?
But they don't even pretend that they are going to all come together and they are going to have. My question right now is very simple. Are you going to participate in the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra? Yes or no? If you keep throwing googlies at the Congress, how do you expect them to be your friend?
We have categorically said from day one that we will participate in the Yatra once the seat sharing is finalized by the Congress party. But the fact is,
you have already unilaterally finalized it when you've already released 23 seats. What is there left to be finalized?
That is for Congress party to decide, but no one in this debate show knows how many parties are there in Narendra Surrender Alliance, because you have to surrender whether you are Shinde, whether you are Ajit Pawar, whether you are Chirag Paswan, whether you are Nitish Kumar, Jayant Chaudhary, you have to surrender to be part of that Surrender Alliance. Let me ask you on a lighter note though, before I bring back Neerja ji, on a lighter note, is this the revenge of the Samajwadi Party for what Ajay Rai had said about the Samajwadi Party's chances in Madhya Pradesh? He had famously said कि समाजवादी पार्टी तो छोटी मोटी पार्टी है, उनको क्या सीटें मिलेंगी एमपी में? Is this the revenge of Samajwadi Party that you've decided unilaterally your candidate in Varanasi? On a slightly heavier note, what is the firing on farmers a revenge of? Firing on farmers, what is it revenge of? What is the leaking of paper when 48 lakh youth are writing an exam, standing in front of a train at midnight, the photos go viral? What is the revenge of? Why is BJP taking revenge on farmers and youth?
As expected, Mr. Tiwari, you will not answer the question. However, Mr. Tiwari did put up all the relevant points that he should have about the functioning of the government without having to take it out on Ambani, Adani, Amitabh Bachchann and Aishwarya Rai. So full marks for that, Ghanshyam Tiwari. Thanks, gentlemen. Neerja Chaudhary, completely out of time. But I suspect this is going to be an interesting period because Yatra abhi bhi Uttar Pradesh mein baki hai. See you soon.